Good morning, DZRJ 810 AM. The Voice of the Philippines proudly presents The Early Show, starting your morning with the top headlines for the day. And now, here's your host.
Yes, good morning Philippines. Welcome to The Early Show. Of course, only here at DZRJ 810 AM, The Voice of the Philippines. It's already 5:07 in the morning. It's Tuesday morning and it is the 9th day of December 2014. Ang ating pong magiging interviewee ngayong umaga ay isa pong Filipino-Americans, representante po ng mga Filipino-Americans dito sa Pilipinas na kung saan may mahalagang obserbasyon na dapat nating malaman upang sa ganoon ay maituwid ang ating pamahalaan. Okay, narito na po sa ating linya ang Filipino-American representative na walang iba kundi si Engineer Arthur B. Uy. Engineer, magandang umaga sa iyo.
Morning, Saldi. How are you?
Yes, good morning, sir. Okay, being a representative of the Filipino-Americans here in the Philippines, nais ko lamang tanungin sa iyo, Engineer, no? Ano ba yung iyong mga obserbasyon sa kasalukuyan dito sa ating bansa, especially business matters?
Meron dito parang organization na operating like a mafia. Tinetrain nila ang mga mamamayan para sa kanilang kagustuhan.
Operating as a mafia. What are you saying is just like what in Europe, those mafias operating in different system in those countries?
Yeah, it's similar. They condition the people to behave the way they want it, not the way it should be by law. Okay, so medyo malalim ito, Engineer, no? So in what particular case that you based that assessment, Engineer? Number one, they already have recruited powerful politicians in the country to be under the payroll, and then they don't observe supposedly business practices the way it should be because they have control of the government officials.
So you mean that there are present government officials now that under the payroll of this supposedly mafias. Can you pinpoint somebody who is operating as mafia here in our country, Engineer?
I think it should be by the prosecution because I filed charges, and it would be up to them to divulge the information. That's the way it should work.
So you are saying that you are filing a case. So that means that even you is a victim of this mafia.
Yeah, they violated very serious offenses, and I'm reporting the case so that the police can act on them.
In what particular system that you have been exploited, Engineer?
It's in the purchase of real estate.
Oh, real estate. So, a condo?
Yes, but they also make. They also develop house and lot and buildings and offices and resorts.
Okay. Is this a big company, Engineer?
Yeah, a very big one.
Is it popular?
Yes.
Okay. Can you name at least a hint or a clue who is this people are?
Like I said earlier, it should be by the city where I'm filing the case. It's up to them to divulge all the information when they want it.
Okay. When do you plan to file the case that you are planning to file, engineer?
I already filed the case.
Oh,
And,
well, here in Metro Manila, what city is this?
at the Crame headquarters.
Okay.
But they told me to file another one in the particular city
Mm-hmm.
where the crime occurred.
Mm-hmm. And when will that be, engineer?
It's somewhere in the coastal areas of Metro Manila.
Yes. What I mean, engineer, is when will that be? You are filing that case, the second one.
I'm on the process now.
Okay. So most probably today or tomorrow or the next day,
Yes,
within this week, exactly.
within this week.
Okay. To be exact, within this week.
Yeah. Yes, because I have to set all the. I have to make all the copies of the original documents,
Mm-hmm.
and then submit it to the city where it should be.
Mm-hmm. So, in your observation, it is necessary to file a case. It means that you are in favor of the justice system here in our country.
No, actually, I'm not, because as you see in the Maguindanao massacre, we
Mhm.
have 5 years lapsed already,
Mm-hmm.
and you have so many victims, and the way it was executed was really terrible,
Mm-hmm.
and yet up to now there's no justice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a very bad example, because if people lose their confidence in the justice system, they resort to dangerous process, because they need to get their justice.
Yes.
That's the reason why we have many NPA around the country, because they already lost their faith in the justice system.
Okay.
And that's one thing I would try to work for, that the lawmakers should change the way the justice process works.
Mm-hmm. So it means that even you don't even believe on the justice system in the Philippines, you still try it to file a case.
I still give the present justice system a chance. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. I'm not very sure what I can do to change it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would keep bringing it up to the legislators,
Mm-hmm.
and hope they do something.
Okay, so you have to try it so that you can prove it if it's really not working for the people.
It's still working, but it's too slow. And there's the saying that justice delayed
Was justice denied?
is justice denied, and that's very true. There should be a change to accelerate the system.
Mm-hmm. Okay, anyway, engineer, no? It is already 5:46 in the morning, so we'll just be having a few breaks, and we'll be getting back. So just stay there, and for our listeners, just stay tuned. The early show will be back.
Sure will.
We now return to the early show on DZRJ, 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines.
Yes, we're back here at the early show, of course. We have on the other line the Phil representative from United States here in our country, Engineer Arthur Biuy. Engineer, good morning again to you.
Good morning again, Sally.
Yes, may I ask you, Engineer, you have said that you are filing a case because you have been victimized. So may I ask, in what particular system that you have victimized by this you called Mafia?
It's in the purchase of a residence in that city,
Mm-hmm.
where I was required to file another case. Although I already filed at Camp Crame, but they recommended that I should also file in that particular city.
So, in your purchase of a residence, so it means that they have frauded you, or did they have a breach of contract?
Yeah, we have a contract and they breach it, and they also extort money, and then they have the unlawful violation of the withholding of consumers' money in extended periods of time.
So, is this means that if you were victimized, so maybe there are more like you who are victimized?
I talked to most of them because most of the buyers of those condo are OFW and balikbayan. But they didn't want to get involved with litigation because they need to go back to their countries.
Okay, so you have experienced this personally, engineer. So what are the things that you are thinking now to solve this kind of problems, because they are continuously victimizing pilgrims like you?
Well, first of all, I wanted the police department to arrest them, and then all my charges would be addressed, and hopefully they will stop the practice, and also be the penalty, prison time, and monetary fine according to the city.
Okay, you have said that these are mafias, engineer, okay? And you have said that maybe there are other officials of the government who are under their payroll. So, what will be the outcome of the case that you will going to file if there are those government officials who are under the payroll of these mafias?
That will be up to the I think the judge to decide what is the appropriate penalty, fine, and imprisonment that they deserve. Of course, they will be given due process, and they will respond to those charges. But I expect a fair trial, so there should be a prison time for them, and also penalties if whatever the city and the judge decides on.
Okay, what can we only say and pray for is that hopefully the judge that will going to handle your case will not be the one of the government officials that under the payroll of those mafias.
Yeah, I'll just have to hope for the best. Anyway, if I'm not happy with the outcome, there are other resources. But I'll give the first, I'll give the city the first chance, and then after that, if I'm not satisfied, then I'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, but still, engineer, I may back to questioning you who are those mafias, because there are a lot of developers here in our country, big ones, and what can you give a clue to just identify these people?
That would be giving away earlier than what the city and the judge would I want to leave it up to them to decide if they're willing to share with the public or
So as of now, you're not yet ready to reveal these identities of these mafias, engineer.
Yeah, the city has to decide from themselves if they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of course, under the press freedom,
Mm-hmm.
the press can go
Mm-hmm.
and decide. If actually the press can relieve all the information if the according to the law.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. That is the freedom of information that is being deliberated here in the Congress as of now.
As of now, it is freedom of the press,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
not the information.
Okay. So freedom of the press. Okay.
Freedom of the press.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we can always contact you to whatever development you have made on that case you are filing, engineer.
Oh yeah, because first of all, the reason I have to file the case was to warn other consumers
Mm-hmm.
so they don't get sucked into that mafia, machinery.
Okay. So on that note, engineer, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully you'll be getting justice.
Okay, I thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, engineer.
Thank you, Charlie. God bless
Okay,
you.
God bless. Okay, bye-bye. So that's it, folks. It is Engineer Arthur B. Uy, the representative of the Filipino Americans here in the Philippines who are victimized by those mafias. And exactly what Engineer Arthur B. Uy said, he was victimized in buying a condo or residential here in our country. So let's see more of this development. Hopefully, the Filipino Americans, just like Engineer Arthur B. Uy, can be having a justice here in this case. So it's already 6 o'clock in the morning. Still, this is your host, Aldi Lennon, saying take care, see you, and bye-bye.